Hi guys, this is Shweta here and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be doing a food video after so long since a lot of you guys requested me for it. I'll be reviewing for you guys the new fire tteokbokki from South Korea. This has been sent to me from Samyang. This is the Samyang spicy chicken flavored tteokbokki. Now if you guys don't know, tteokbokki is a snack from South Korea. It's basically made of rice, so it's a rice cake which is coated with some kind of a sauce and it's eaten. It's a very popular street food across South Korea. This one is the same fire ramen brand that is viral all over the internet, but this one is the tteokbokki and I'm so dying to try it out since I've heard so many good things about it and it's really popular. Samyang has opened up its Instagram page as well in India, so go ahead and follow Samyang India's page. The link will be down in the description box for you guys. And I got this from Amazon, and if you want to get all their flavors are available on Amazon, all the links will be down in the description box below. This is how the packaging looks like. It comes in a very pretty bowl. It's a big bowl, of course. It was wrapped in a cling film, but I actually tore it out, so this is how the packaging looks like. It's buldak tteokbokki, that's what they written. Tteokbokki is rice cake and bul means fire and tak means chicken. Fire chicken flavored tteokbokkis. I've tasted about 10 flavors from the Samyang fire noodle series and all of them have been my complete favorite, but obviously the original one is my all-time favorite because it's so good in tasting. Of course it's super spicy, but you know what, we Indians love spicy food, so let's get started. So once you open up the packaging here, this is how it looks inside. So let's start cooking. So our tteokbokki is cooked right now. I'll just show you guys how it looks. It's super steaming hot, like there's steam coming out as you guys can see, and this is how the tteokbokki looks. Okay, wow, it looks so yummy, right? It looks really nice. I think I put a little more water than usual, so be careful when you're putting water. Maybe just put a little bit till the line. I just put a little extra because I wasn't sure whether it's going to boil properly or not, but it did. So I boiled it for 3 minutes. You can do it for 2.5, that's what they say. The smell and the aroma is exactly how the original ramen smells, like the fire ramen. It smells spicy. So let's go ahead and taste it. I don't think I've ever tasted something this kind in terms of the texture. The rice cake is super chewy, bouncy and like sticky, but in a good way. It really tastes good. The sauce is definitely a little different here. The ramen tastes very intense. This one tastes a little tangy. I think the portion size is good. It does feel less when you see the packaging and you feel like it's only for one person. I think 2 people can eat it. The tteokbokki itself just tastes like rice. It just gives a good base for the sauce to coat on. I think adding a little bit of chives or like green onions or some kind of a meat would really enhance it. I would definitely say that if they had that packet of seasoning that they usually give in the ramen, that's the sesame seeds and the seaweed, that would have really added something, but we really don't know. Maybe culturally you don't add that to a tteokbokki, so I think that's the reason why they didn't give it. One of the most interesting textures I've ever eaten. I know that Koreans are known for that unusually good textured ramen, but I never expected it from a tteokbokki. This is the original one, but I think they do have in other flavors as well. I think the cheese and the carbo. I do think that boiling it for 30 seconds more did make it a little more harder than previous, but it's still good. It is spicy, but it's not like mind-blowingly spicy. I think that is a tolerable heat for us. Or maybe it grows while you eat it. Okay, I'm already sweating. If we compare it with the ramen, I think I do enjoy the ramen a little more than the tteokbokki, because of the fact that the ramen is a more familiar kind of a texture, familiar kind of a base that you eat. Tteokbokki is something that we never really eat here, so it's a little bit different. It's kind of a culture shock thing, but I think it's really good, especially if you can add something up to this. So overall, I would definitely give it a 4 out of 5. I really enjoy it. But yeah, a little bit of seasoning and a little bit of additions would have made a hell lot of a difference. So really like it. If you do want to check out where to get it from, you can get it from Amazon. The link will be down in the description box below. I really enjoyed it. I don't think I can complete this whole thing, but I'm really enjoying it. So guys, with that, we're done with today's video. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. More food videos coming up soon. I do have a food page as well where I review food items and other tastings as well. So because I'm such a big foodie, I really enjoy good food. Yeah, so you can go ahead, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and everywhere. All the links will be down in the description box below. So with that, we're done with today. Hope you guys are staying at home and in quarantine. Please stay safe and enjoy your life. Ciao.